is going down live from Los Angeles inside of the Skee Lodge. We have T.I. fresh off releasing another album, Trouble Man, Heavy in the Head. How does it feel to... What album number is this now?
Man, it's 8.
8? That's what I was going to say. I was like, wait. How's that? Did you think you'd be around this far when you put out trap music? Did you think you'd be 8 albums in?
I mean,
it'd still be
like
relevant. It's actually bigger than ever in terms of the TV stuff, in terms of where you are as a brand and stuff. Like, that's tough.
Yeah, it is, man. You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have had such an illustrious career. Yeah. You know, I mean, even with the speed bumps along the way, you know what I'm saying? That added some extra spice and some flavor to it.
Now, lots of stuff going on right now. What were you doing last night? I've seen pictures. I've heard rumors. Where was T.I. last night in Los Angeles, California?
Man, I spent a little time. I was with the big homie, Dr. Dre.
Okay, what was it? First off, what are you working on with him? See if we could get it out. I gotta ask.
Man, me and Dre, man, we was sitting down, man, you know, discussing the future.
Okay. Now, I know you actually some of the records that were originally made for Detox, you were involved in and leaked out a while ago. Are those ever gonna see the light of day? Or are those kind of done for now that they're out? Because it was some dope records.
Shit popped off, man. That shit was dope as fuck.
Hell
man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, man, you know, it's no secret. I think everybody out there probably already know, but you know, I just fulfilled my contractual obligation with Atlantic Records.
Yes.
I am, you know, officially a free agent for my recording contracts, my publishing, my merch, my touring, you know, film and television, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like pretty much all aspects of my business, you know, it's up for grabs right now. And, you know, Dre being the OG, you know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite people musically in the world, and getting to know him, you just really respect him a lot more. Him being just a stand up regular dude, you know what I mean? It ain't like the money changed him to the point where he's not even, you know, relatable. So, you know, we were just sitting down and we were discussing, you know, future opportunities, man. You know what I mean? What might be able to happen, you know what I mean? What it might take to make it happen, you know? But you know, since then we were just we went to a crib last night. He got a studio in the crib. We was me, Problems, and Trey. You know what I mean? We was in there seeing what we could put together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
got to be epic. So I know we'll hear some of that soon. Up here now. Let's shift the topic for a second. Let's talk sports. So okay, are you Falcons fan?
Yes.
So that's why I wanted to get you up here. How are you feeling about this weekend? You guys, of course, the NFC Championship game.
I would not be the honest, forthcoming T.I. Everybody knows and loves me to be if I did not say we have considerable concern. However, we still have confidence in our ability to beat anybody on the schedule on Northside Drive at the Dome. You understand that?
Atlanta's kind of been, you know, overlooked, even despite getting a #1 seed and stuff. A lot of people thought Seattle would beat them and all that stuff. How do you feel about their chances of going to the Super Bowl? If you had to predict,
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Are you going to be at the game?
If they go.
They go?
If the Falcons go, I got to go.
Now, speaking of sports, there's a lot going on. A lot of people getting into trouble, so I figured you'd be the only person to ask. First up, let's talk about Manti Te'o. You've heard the story, the Notre Dame linebacker who faked his girlfriend. What do you think of that? And B, what advice would you have him as someone who's been in trouble before?
Hey, man. But that's not even really trouble. That's a moral. That's
he's not in trouble, technically.
Yeah, it's not trouble, man. It's just kind of like, you know, like, come on, dude.
Right?
Like, really?
That's real. Now, somebody else is in trouble that, you know, I think planted that story is actually Lance Armstrong, because we were all talking about him 3 days ago. But before that, now, what's your advice to Lance Armstrong? Now, he talked to Oprah, admitted is it the right thing? Is it too late?
I don't know, man. You know, I mean, I don't know. You know, I can't even begin to wrap my mind around the situation just because I don't know the dynamics. I know he was accused of doing steroids. I know he gave up all of his titles and everything, you know, all of his accolades. And but he kept the money though.
Oh yeah.
But he kept the money.
Even though he might be getting sued, but they said the reason he's coming out now is because statute of limitations and some of the things is behind him, so he can't get sued.
Right. Well, I don't know now. There's no statute of limitation on civil suit.
Yeah, that's true.
There's statute of limitation on criminal.
That's true.
So the money is in jeopardy.
That's true. I'm sure he's got enough.
But you know, I don't know. If his true purpose for coming clean on Oprah was to clear his conscience and just get it off of his heart.
Yeah.
And he just, you know what I'm saying? If he was, confessing for that purpose, then I think that is commendable.
Yeah.
But if he was just confessing for some publicity and attention to turn it into some more money, then, I mean, that's just downright shrewd. Hey, say what's happening, homeboy. It's TIP, man. Hustle Gang here, Huncho. Letting you and yours know right here, this Skee TV. Keep watching.